comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So day 2 of my unbelievable new circumstances at work has gone off without a hitch. I just don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm like, if this finishes today, at least I got 2 days doing this. That's pretty good. I'm really working half days at the moment. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. No one seems to know I'm out there at this work site. The big boss, as I was leaving today, this is how aware he was that I was there. I shook his hand and he's like, "Thanks for your help today, mate. That was great." And I'm like, yeah, no worries. He had no fucking idea. For the first 2 hours I was at work today on site, I didn't even see anyone. I walked up to one of the superintendents. I think he was the safety guy anyway. He works for the fucking client. And he was where I was meant to do some work yesterday, but I got told by the boss, don't do it. So I ended up doing no work yesterday. And I thought I would go down to the site and just walk around for a little bit just to let people see my face. And so I walked up to this guy and I'm like, yeah. So I was meant to do the terminations here yesterday, but I called the boss and he said, don't worry about it. And he's looking at me like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he's the one who told me to do the terminations. And when he looked at me like he had no idea what I was talking about, I was like, I can just be a ghost here. No one even really needs to know I exist. So just disappear. Just float. So I went back up into the lunchroom and just kept a low profile. What did I do? I can't even remember. Not much. But after about 2 hours of doing almost nothing, no, literally nothing, literally in the true sense of the word, I was like, I can't just do this. Can I just do this? Like, am I going to get in shit for this? Like, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on. I did get told to come out here, didn't I? Am I meant to be sitting here? I don't know what's going on. What I was really concerned about, I wasn't concerned about not doing anything or getting in trouble. I was concerned about signing off, like signing my hours off. And the guy yesterday who signs the hours, he was like, what? I don't understand what you're doing here. And I didn't want to go to him again today and sign off the hours and him ask me what did you do today? And me I had 2 coffees. I made a couple of phone calls. I did a fair bit of scrolling on Twitter. I was refreshing Bitcoin a lot because Bitcoin went up and I'm keeping my eye on that. But besides that, not a lot. What about you? What are you up to? So I was like, I'll call my boss and just double check that I'm even meant to be out here doing this. Because it does feel wrong. It feels oh so right, but also a little bit wrong. Like I'm confused or something. So I called the boss, but he didn't pick up. And in between him calling me back, I bumped into that guy that signs the hours off. And I said g'day to him. And we shook hands and had a talk. He's like, "Fuck, you doing anything today?" And I'm like, "No, there's nothing to do." He's like, "Well, yeah, I'm just not sure. I suppose we just keep doing this until we're told otherwise, eh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." And he was like, "Well, I guess as you were." And after I had that conversation with him, I'm like, "Oh, everything's going to be all good." He's just as confused as me, but someone told him I'm meant to be here as well. So he signs off the hours. So after I saw him, it was another 2.5 hours of just complete chill, like not caring at all. And I messaged my boss to say, don't worry. Don't worry about calling back. All good. So I did the 4 hours there. So I'm on from 6:30 to 10:30. And when I went to sign off, no problem. Boop, boop, boop. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And obviously, it takes a little bit of time to go from one site to the next site via a coffee and a couple other things. So by the time you get to the other site and you sign in and you go down into the fucking station box, then you sign into the stuff down there. Look, it's 11:15. It's coming up on 11:30. Lunchtime is 11:45. We start winding it up, and you got to go up at 12. So is there really any reason to start doing anything in that little time period? I feel like my job in that period between me getting to the site and lunchtime is just for me to, I don't know, fire the boys up. Tell them about my morning. Ask them what they did. How's it been out in the sun all morning? How many holes have you drilled? And they're like, what are you doing out there? I'm like literally nothing. Literally in caps, nothing. So I'm back there tomorrow though. I honestly don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm on standby. That's what I am. I don't know. The boys know I'm enjoying my time at the moment. I'm turning up on site with a big smile, with a pep in my step. Everything's going good. I don't expect it to last very long though. Eventually someone's going to check the books or something and go, hey, what exactly have you been doing over there? And I'll be like, absolutely nothing. Like literally nothing. Literally with caps, nothing. And then on this site, we finish a bit earlier. So we're winding up at like 3:45, up top at 4. I'm like doing 3.5 hours at the moment a day. But I got to be there the whole time, which is annoying. If somehow I could, I reckon... I reckon if I just slept in and didn't even turn up for those 4 hours, no one on earth would even notice. It wouldn't make a difference to absolutely anything. But we'll see. I expect it to end pretty soon. It has to end soon, doesn't it? It can't continue like this. But every day it does is just a win. That's it. Anyway, that'll fucking do it for tonight. I got to be up for the gym again tomorrow morning. I did that this morning and I'm getting tired pretty early. But anyway, that'll do it for tonight and I'll see you the fuck later.